We're getting a lot of reaction to the verdict today in the Thomas Johnson murder trial. Joining us to give us more insight into this case, Peter Pullano, who's a legal expert. He's a defense attorney. We want to point out that he has no connection to this trial. I asked you what stood out in this trial, and you said the way the defense focused on a couple of things.
Yeah, I think the defense, and I think it was a wise decision given the case. Certainly the prosecution has the burden to prove each and every element of each and every charge. What the defense did, though, was to focus it down, to say, yeah, they're going to prove that he caused the death. They're going to prove certain things. There's nothing the defense was going to be able to do about that. However, here's where you've got to focus, jury, and had the jury focus on the specific issues as to state of mind, and they opened up admitting that in their opening statements that this was going to be the focus of the trial.
We talked about the jury. A lot of people were somewhat frustrated. They thought this was taking too long. However, we heard from a juror earlier today who said they were looking at each and every bit of information.
Yeah, I think it's a sign of a good jury. There was a lot of facts. There was a lot of law that they had to go over. You could tell by the questions they were asking. They took it one step at a time. They were very thorough. It was never a slam dunk. It was never an easy case. Again, causation, did he cause the death? Was he going to be convicted of something? Absolutely. Was it going to be the murder one? That's where the question came in, and I think that's where the jury focused. They took their time and they came up with what they believed was the right result.
And with this, they're unable to take information in with them to the jury room. So they asked for a lot of readbacks, right?
Right.
Should that be changed?
I don't think so.
No?
Especially in a case like this, I think it shows. Some courts do allow jurors to take notes.
Mm-hmm.
Witnesses come in. Those jurors have to focus on the witness's face, the witness's demeanor, and if they're writing notes, they're not seeing that. It's not like when a reporter covers and has that sort of a skill to them. And so it may take a little bit more time, but this way they've actually watched the witness testify, and then if they need their memory refreshed, they can hear the transcript again. That's why we have the reporter.
Defense attorney Peter Pullano, thank you
very
much for joining us tonight.